Dooley sitting at the table tonight, scissors snip snapping under warm yellow light. Glue gun smoking like a Friday night grill, crafting up a storm and shooting the bull for the thrill. Bullcrafting boogie where the glitter flies, laughing so hard tears fall from our eyes. T-shirts and cards and a whole lot of sass, we're sticking, stitching and having a blast. One's got rhinestones and the other's got Fred, talking about the neighbor and the words she said. Paint splatters flying like a Jackson Pollock spree, crafting like queens of the DIY TV. Bullcrafting boogie where the glue won't quit, we're making memories with every little bit. No Pinterest fails, just laughs and delight, crafting and gabbing till the dead of the night.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's everybody
Bullcrafting
doing tonight?
After dark.
I'm Linda,
I'm Denise.
and we have a special guest for you tonight. Those of you that are new to the cruising side of my group here with Bone Tired Travelers and stuff, you may not have ever seen him. Those of you that are in the cruising world, you know him by his whoop whoop. Let's welcome Scotty J.
Hi.
We got Scotty J in the house. Whoop, whoop.
How are y'all doing?
We are going to be
crafting
tonight.
Listen, we bullcrafting and we bull crapping, okay?
Exactly.
There'll be plenty of that.
I don't know how much crafting we're going to actually do. Spin it. Spin it. Spin it.
Happy holiday, everybody. Happy July the 3rd. Everybody's rubbing their ribs and getting them ready to go on the smoker tonight and all that good stuff.
Just pretend these are red, white, and blue and not Christmas in July. I couldn't find my headband broke.
Christmas in July, Linda. Listen,
I'm
Linda.
a Yankee Doodle Dandy, Yankee Doodle Doodle lie.
I'm going to say, hey, before this gets away from us, let's see.
Okay,
Of course,
go ahead.
Scotty J will listen, Linda, listen. He started that at 7 o'clock tonight. Kimberly LaBelle and her beautiful self is here. Danny D. Of course, Miss Linda. Jennifer's here with Embarkation Nation. Let's see who else is in here. We have, I saw Carnival Cruise Addicts. Hey, Liz and Chris. Let's see. Wow, y'all are kicking it tonight.
Danny Dizzle, the super supporter.
Yes. Sharon's here.
And Mona.
Yeah. And Eddie's here. Yo, yo, yo. What the?
Yo, 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 Eddie.
Yo, yo, yo. And we have B&D Crafts and More. Brian, I believe is his name. My brain is not that great. Howdy, welcome, welcome.
Coca Culture's here. Hey, hey.
Hey, we got the hoe. We got the hoe thumb.
We got the Zachariah in the house.
Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts is here too. So awesome.
Good we got Liz and Chris.
Liz
That's
and
awesome.
Chris came in on his side. So whoop, whoop. Anyway, everybody getting ready for the holiday tomorrow. I know Scotty's like me and he'll be working tomorrow, right? Yeah. Because we're on the same schedule. You're a day walker and I'm a night walker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Linda, are you going to do a live tomorrow since it's the 4th? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to spend the 4th of July alone.
I heard that.
You know,
me,
so
I will be.
You know, it's like.
Oh,
I get all
honey, Zach, you might hear a lot of potassium words tonight.
Hey, Ty. Hey, Ty.
I'm so glad
There
all of
may
you
be a
guys
lot
are
of
here. This is so
potassium.
cool. I
Okay,
don't know
guys,
how.
let me see. I'm going to do this little number right here, so everybody can see everybody and talk to each other across the vast world. Let's see here.
So,
I am going to work on this. Talk to me, Linda.
okay, so y'all know, those of you in the cruising world know that in the crafting world, they actually have crafting cruises.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yes,
Cool.
they
they
have cruises
do.
where during Sea Day, they're doing their crafting card making and all that stuff. And the company that they applied through with are actually, I got the mountains on.
Well, somebody called me the lady in red.
They provide everything that they need. So they don't have to bring
Okay.
any craft supplies or anything like that. So when what happens is during Sea Days, they actually are doing the crafting and everything. And I believe the company that is doing one in the near future, like real near future, is
Hmm.
Scrappy Tales. And
Okay.
so I have, for those that may be watching, that may be going on that and doing that have never cruised before, and me, I'm watching all of you guys absorbing as much as I can, learning, because I may not have done it yet, but my one day is coming. It's coming. One day. It's coming. I'm gonna see Ireland one day too. I have faith.
Oh, yeah.
I,
We
I'm
may have
gonna
to
go
go
see the
together on
Forest
that one, but yeah.
Glen. I'm gonna go see the cliffs of, what is it, Edinburgh? I forget what. Anyway,
The Cliffs of Dover.
what is something that you wish people had told you before you went on your very first cruise?
How to pack. I'm a horrible overpacker. And I started off that way, and have not gotten any better. Hey, Sean from Down Under Cruisers. Joe
So
Huck's
when
here.
so Scotty J, we'll get to you in just a second, but to go further on that, when you say how to pack, like, we all know we got to pack some swimsuits and some pants, shorts, dining wear, to wear if you want to go to anything elegant.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I
sunscreen,
didn't even
because
know about that.
I'm a Floridian, so I know you need sunscreen because you're going to get burnt up. What is, in a little more detail, wished you knew to pack?
Not so much. I'm over prepared. I'm one of these people I always expect the worst. So, hope for the best, but expect the worst. So I could probably take care of a mass casualty accident out of my suitcase. Scotty J knows what I'm talking about. He
You're
sees.
the RN.
No, but I mean, it's like I'm the one with the stuff if your tooth breaks, for if you get heartburn, if you get a sunburn, I mean, but I'm just, and if you cut your leg off, I probably have a bandage for that. It's
Got
ridiculous.
tourniquet in
And
there.
I need to just leave all that crap at home, have faith in the medical department. But anyway, but yeah,
It
Okay,
won't ever
Scotty.
yeah,
happen to her.
Right.
do it.
She's a nurse. That's your.
Yeah, but I don't need all that crap. And we're going to Miami in April. So I have got to get my shit together in a smaller bag that weighs under 50 pounds.
All
Hey,
right, Scotty
Dickie.
J, what about you?
What was the question?
What is the one thing you wish, the first time you ever went on a cruise, what is the one thing you wish people would have told you that you didn't know? Or several things?
I don't
Or,
know if there's any really one thing. I'm gonna tell you what I do have a problem, and it was a problem my first cruise, and it's still a problem today,
okay.
and that is not packing enough.
Are you
So
serious?
she packs too much and
You
you
would.
don't pack
I
enough.
do not pack enough. I don't, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. Okay. I will take, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I'm on a 7-day cruise. So I'm going to take
Hmm.
8 pairs of shorts. Okay.
Hmm.
And I'm going to take usually 2 pairs of bathing, like bathing suit shorts. All right.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
but I don't take into account on how many times I'm going to change. So
In a
I'll get
day
up and
even.
I'll put on, like khaki shorts, and I'll wear
Right.
that around the pool or whatnot. And then about 2 o'clock, I'm changing. Well, I have
Mm-hmm.
run through my shorts
Yep.
halfway through the cruise.
Yep.
So then I try to start, switching
And
them
they
with
charge
different shirts.
and they charge to do laundry.
Yes, so
So
I start switching them up. I'll wear them a second time with a
Mm-hmm.
different shirt. But then I get that away with shirts. So then I'm stuck in the port doing the $5 t-shirts for $20, and I'm grabbing some shirts so I have some extra shirts.
Yep. And I do
I mean,
that even though I've still got enough clothes for a 3-week voyage.
you remind me of my friend Sylvia when we would used to go on. We'd take the kids camping in the mountains. I'd come out with my duffel bag and my little makeup bag. She'd
Mm-hmm.
come out with the whole back of the car's loaded. I'm like, where are
Yep.
you going? Where are you moving to?
Oh,
yeah.
listen, Linda, I have something to announce. This is Vicky.
Uh-oh.
Go for
Okay.
it, Vicky. What you got for us? Hey, Sherman. I didn't say hi.
Hi, Joe Hup. Hi, Vicky.
Come on, Vicky. Don't leave us hanging.
Foodie
She's at
is here.
900. She's at 900 subs. Yay.
Oh, I better get busy.
Yep.
Better get busy.
90 days. So you've got what? 10 days tops. Good deal. Congratulations.
Whoop, whoop. Do it, Scotty J. Do
Whoop,
the whoop, whoop.
whoop.
So I have been marathoning your videos. I just got done with Bakaya,
Oh
and
my God.
and I'm working on the Spirit one. That ship looks creepy with the design, the interior.
Oh,
The
Spirit is
Spirit?
awesome. That's
Yeah.
one of my
See,
absolute favorites. That was the last one I was on, and I love that ship.
me and
Did
Spirit have a relationship. We have
Yeah.
right now I love the Spirit, but we have a love-hate relationship.
Oh, really?
So I went on Spirit in October of, what year are we in?
25.
2025?
Okay. So my first time on Spirit was October of 23.
Good night,
And
Liz.
it was when we were the second cruise out of Mobile when Spirit came back in 23, I think. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
I went with a cruiser that I had met, and we had become really good friends. Anyways, we went on this cruise, and it was not a good cruise. Like, it was not a good, I was just in stress mode the whole cruise. And when I got off that cruise, we had already had a second cruise booked on the Spirit already.
Oh, no.
And I am like, oh my God, with this same person, this said person. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, we're going to have to cancel this cruise because I can't do it. I can't do it. But you know me, ain't nobody going to put Scotty J in the corner. I went on said cruise, rebirthing cruise for me. And so I now hold Spirit in a special place for right now.
Okay.
That was last year. Yeah. 24.
Well,
So I went 23 and 24. Yeah.
When did you go in 24?
October.
In Mobile?
Yes.
Were you on it for Halloween?
No, it wasn't. I was in it in November. I'm sorry, November.
Okay.
Do you
Because I
know
was about
there's
to
a
freak out
family?
because we were there in October for the first cruise for the 2024 season in
I was
Mobile.
the second cruise out, I think, maybe. No.
So
Okay. Do you remember? You and I watch a cruising family that lives in Mobile area.
okay.
Adam and Ellie.
Yes. They're on
Okay.
the Mississippi coast. Yeah.
Okay. Me and Ellie missed each other by a cruise. She was getting off a
Nice.
cruise
Yep.
out of
She was on our
Mobile.
cruise.
Okay.
We met
Y'all were
We
getting
met
off and I was getting on the same day. So when y'all, yeah,
Okay.
y'all got off the ship, I got on the ship.
I'll be darned. Yep. I saw where they
Crazy.
were live on the ship, and I was like, these people are here because we were out on the Lido deck for it, for the sail away and all that stuff. And I'm like, these
Yes.
people are here. We're gonna
Yes.
find these people. And I was able to finally get in touch with them. I was like, okay, let's meet up. And we met them at the Alchemy Bar and just sat up there and shot the breeze for about half an hour. And it was like
The sweetest people. The sweetest people. The
And who
sweetest.
were they?
Adam and
Adam
Ellie.
and
Now,
Ellie.
I've never met them in person, but I have watched them for quite a while. I mean, for quite a while. They're
That's
fabulous.
cool. Let's see, we've got fun stuff at the porch. I don't know if you saw what Dwayne said that I pack enough for me and him both to change clothes 4 times a day. And he winds up wearing the same thing every other day. Let's see who else has come in. All right, Chris is saying, bring the little comforts of home, tweezers, snacks, band-aids, little stuff you have in a drawer at the house. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds real good. Law Jones, she's been binging Scotty J. Let's see here. Ryan's here. FedEx is in the house. Big family expedition. First time I saw BFE, I was like, what? You're in my yard? I live in BFE. And
Me too.
let's see here.
It's
Yeah.
a small world. We got Ryan in the house and Ron in the house. Hey,
That's all that
y'all.
smoking meat now. Smoking ribs.
Mm.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Who's smoking ribs?
Dwayne is tomorrow. He's already got them marinating.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be good tomorrow.
You'll have a good dinner to take tomorrow.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. I'm gonna swing around here. Let me take this off quick.
Time for some crapping, Ryan says.
Did I say Bill is here? Warm Strong Adventures. Mr.
Hi,
Bill,
Bill.
what's up?
Hello.
Hello, Mr.
Welcome.
Bill.
Oh, for
Tomorrow.
some bull crapping. I didn't see the
Yeah.
bull.
Yep, there's plenty of that going on. Yep.
When
I do
he
like
said
her.
You know it.
that, Ryan wrote that all I saw because that stupid heart in my comment section. All I saw was time for some crapping. I'm like, what?
What?
Nope.
No, that
That's
would be in the
here.
morning. Oh, Eddie wants to drive over and have ribs. Okay. Dwayne says he likes the Spirit, even though, oh yeah, the crew was worn out by the time we got on, but he cannot stand Mobile Port. That
A
was
lot
his
of people
first
say
time.
that, but I've never had an issue with it. I've never.
We had so many issues at the port. And the first cruise I went on was out of Mobile, and it was a dream. Nothing to it, just sailed right through. But it was pre-COVID, and it was a completely different atmosphere. And we went in, and they just they showed out. And I think Dwayne was just about ready to say, you know what, screw it, we're going home.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
once we got on the ship, we were fine. But they had done the transatlantic, or not transatlantic, but a repositioning cruise. They had
Well,
gone
yeah.
from Seattle around to New Orleans, dropped people off because Bill Warmstrong Adventures was on that trip. And then the ship left New Orleans and came to Mobile and picked us up.
Yes.
And then we took off,
Sure
for a week. And there was a lot of changes. You could tell a lot of the crew had swapped out. And we sat up there watching people getting dropped off, and going in through the back door, as we call it. So
Yeah.
to come on, but talking about ribs here. Smoke them. All right, Ryan, what's the 3-2-1 method?
That
You're
was
gonna
my
have to share.
question too.
Yeah, I would always pack more. I will always pack more. Huh? Oh, you are. Right, Ryan, Dwayne is doing the 3-2-1, whatever that is. So apparently y'all are. Oh, Zach, you didn't. I didn't say it. Okay. Yes, Vicky. We'll see. I still got to
Mr.
take care of.
Hosham over there.
Zachary. Zachary. Zachary.
Oh, gonna make you say potassium words. All right, guys, I am going to swing my little chair around here, and I am going to get to making something if it's just a mess. And
Oh, you're
I'm
Well,
gonna let
while
y'all.
y'all swing around, I'm gonna sneak out because I'm gonna go. I'm a chicken farmer. I've got chickens, but I've got to
Go,
go and lock them up. I've been
go,
waiting
go,
for the sun to go down, so
go check your chickens, Scotty.
I got to go
Check.
shut their door.
Okay,
okay.
So
sweetie.
listen, y'all, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere because I'll be back. I know how y'all are.
Here, I got
Don't
I
go
got
nowhere.
Scotty J signed for him.
BRB.
Be right back.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
you know what? In all my thinking about today and wondering, and I'm not good at planning, so
Well,
I'm gonna
don't
have to
plan. Just grab
come up with
something.
something on the fly here. Let's see. So let's see what everybody.
Okay. Well,
There's
what I did is I
58
stopped,
comments.
even though I've got rolls and rolls of this stuff here, I stopped by Dollar Tree to get a Dr. Pepper, of course.
Oh,
And I
that's
just all this stuff just jumped in my buggy. I don't know where it came from, but I'm gonna make like a little wreath. I used to make these things all the time.
I didn't know that's the kind. For some reason, my brain was thinking paper wreath,
No, the mesh wreath,
and you
the
told
little
me that.
deco
You
mesh.
told me the mesh.
Yes. We're gonna see how well this stuff does. I'm not expecting a lot, but I do
So
have the stuff from Michael's if I need to. So
did we already say hello to Angie?
Floaty Boaty's here. Angie, hey girl. Well, hello, Scott. Scotty J is here. He had to go check his chickens. Check his chickens, not choke his chickens. Check the chickens, and he'll be back in just a minute.
I used
So
to
we're
have
just
chickens.
really.
I did. I did not too long ago, but something got in my coop,
Oh
and
no!
yeah,
Killed all
and
your chickens.
three of them. I was able to rescue one and get it over to the neighbor to her coop.
Oh man. Yeah, a
Um,
girl at work had that happen. She had just bought, God, I don't know how many chicks, and they had finally gotten up big enough to go in the pen. She had a brand new pen for them, but they had missed a spot whenever they were putting down the hardware cloth, and something got in the pen and killed and or ate all of them. It was terrible. But her big chickens should be fine. She's on a cruise right now. She's sending us pictures from Puerto Rico and St. Thomas, stuff like that.
I
I
think I'll
thought
do
these are
some
good.
ink blending.
Okay. The Backstreet Boys asked for their outfit back. Who
The
are you
Backstreet
talking
Boys. What is going on with my phone doing crazy stuff over here? Can we please keep Michael Ann in our prayers? Her dog. Oh, her dog has. Oh, I'm so sorry.
about?
Yes, it is. Okay, did Ryan tell us what the 3-2-1 method is? Because Ron
Yes,
is
he did. Let
asking
me go back.
the rub the ribs wet or dry, and
Yeah, let me go back up here. 3 hours, bones down to get the smoke. 2 hours in full, meat down with a little butter and beer. And then a final hour out of the full with the barbecue mop. Okay, so you cook it for 6 hours, basically.
sounds like something that I just need to go to your house and have some with you.
Well, it looks like you could catch a ride with Eddie from the looks of it. Mustard as a binder and rub Bucky's barbecue rub. See, we're not close enough to get. We get to a Bucky's maybe once a year, maybe. Oh, this is going to be so bad. It's been too long. It has been too long.
I need the third piece to this. I guess I should be showing what I'm doing, but
You don't have to. You're I guess one of us needs to watch this thing. And then you start cooking, he says.
Well, it's like,
Oh my God. This wire's too thin. I needed my thicker wire. I couldn't find it. So
hi,
I'm gonna
Law.
try.
Law's here too.
Yeah, we said hi to Law Jones.
Well, I didn't remember. I didn't. You know, sometimes I accidentally talk over you and I don't hear what you're saying.
That's okay.
I don't know if everybody else has noticed that, but I don't mean to do it, but I can't contain my talking sometimes. You know,
Can't
Cheryl's
contain
mouth
your
gets
excitement.
tired and mine just keeps wanting to go.
Now
She,
Dwayne is texting me with 321. Okay, baby, I see it.
oh yeah, you got to see what Ron is saying now.
I know, right? If only. That would just be so nice. Maybe I have somebody on the coast. They just opened up a new Bucky's on the coast. There's one basically in Ryan's backyard.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know
That's the one we stopped at.
anything about
Yeah.
Bucky's.
Oh,
I
Bucky's is
don't know
like
if we even have
Walmart.
them in Florida.
It's like Walmart, kind of like Walmart, Target, and a boutique store and Bass Pro Shops had a baby. Has
Okay,
all kind of stuff.
you couldn't hear me before, Law.
Hi,
I
Linda.
guess.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, I think he can hear you. He's just picking at you.
Oh, he's asking me if I can hear now. Yeah, I hear it now. Linda's listening now.
Listen, Linda.
Yeah, I don't do that very well, do
Speaking
I?
of which, oh, let's bring up our guest here. Where's he at?
Is he back?
He's back.
Woot woot, schedule now.
I had to be butch for a few moments.
So what kind of chickens do you have?
Orpingtons,
Ooh, those are pretty.
What color eggs do they lay?
brown.
Ah,
Nothing wrong with brown.
They're brown.
I know
And there's
Dwayne is using juice.
one of them follows me around everywhere. Like when I'm out there, she is up my butt, honey. But it's the one that I kind of, we get them like 3 days after they hatch, like
Yep.
when we need them. Anyways, and so when we got them, there was this one that I just kind of held all the time, and oh baby, 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 yeah. So
Yeah.
when I go out there, if I sit down,
She's in your lap, huh?
she is in my lap, honey.
Is it a buff
no.
Orpington? Is that it?
Yes.
I was
Uh-huh.
telling her while you were out, I had chickens up till recently, until something got in my pen, and but we had 3 hens, and then I had a silky rooster. The silky
Oh,
rooster, though, was he used to belong to my neighbor, and then we got him because the roosters over there were trying to hurt him.
okay.
We had him, and he had a deformed beak, and I used to call him Hey Hey because do you remember that movie Moana?
Yeah.
The rooster on Moana. That's what he reminded me of.
That rooster is my spirit
Like,
animal.
it's like, but then
Zachary.
I love
at the
that
very
rooster.
end, right before the bad thing happened, um, he started wanting to attack me and stuff, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh,
I've always been a little scared of chickens anyway, and the reason we started with the chickens because my brother started it, but then my brother left, so then I became.
keeper
But
of the
now I don't
chickens,
have
huh?
any. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. I'm. I like to live out in the country. I like to see wildlife. Like I love to go to the mountains and see the bears and the deer and the antelope play. But no, you know,
Zach, Zach, Zach is
but I'm
about to
not a
make me
farmer.
choke.
Zach is what?
Oh, you opened yourself up for that one, Scotty.
I meant to.
Where is Cheryl to make Zach behave? He's being very wholesome tonight.
Zach is on it. I
Absolutely
mean, like,
on
He's
it.
ornery, ornery. It's probably I started it earlier in his life.
Oh, really? I'm scared to ask.
That's
Well,
right.
Ron said something
Ron.
about not making it.
Ron. You
Scotty
hear that?
J had made it.
Ron.
It was Ryan. It wasn't Ron. Who was it? Was it Ron or Ryan? It was Ryan that was in there. And Scotty J
Oh,
made a
okay.
comment, and then they said something else, and then I just let them know what they were saying. So, like Scotty J said
Mm.
something like hard in the comment, and
Oh
Ryan was
God.
like, "Stop that, Scotty J." And I was like, "He just don't want you to make it hard. Stop it."
Oh God.
So
See, I'm,
I mean,
I'm
you
gone
know,
for one day. I'm gone for one day. This is how y'all act.
I was just getting my mental state ready for after dark. You said this was after dark.
It's after dark.
It's our after dark. We're gonna start letting our fingers do the walking. Do 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 do
Oh,
do do do.
no, they can't see your fingers with the tassels tonight.
They could have.
Well, we. Oh,
that's the
great.
moment that I fell in love with you, Linda. Is when you started talking about tassels for the fingers. I died. I lost it.
I tried to find a thing to make them, but they're too big. They're not none of them are like little tiny. So
I was
I
like, I
couldn't.
don't know who this bitch is, but I love her. True story.
It's awesome.
She don't know who she is half the time either, so it's all good.
You may be right. You may be right. I may be crazy, but it just may
Well, you know, my
be.
imaginary friend thinks your imaginary friend needs help.
Oh my.
My imaginary friend thinks you need help.
Who, me or Scotty?
I used to have a shirt that said that. Nobody
I
in
really.
particular. Just okay. I'm probably not going to make anything because I'm not finding anything and I'm not able to stay focused.
Okay.
Where
Well,
is
y'all can.
Cheryl in here tonight? You know,
I have
Cheryl
not
don't ever
seen her
miss
yet.
anything.
I haven't seen her. She didn't know you were going to be here, though.
Well, let me tell you something, girl. Okay, can you
Okay.
imagine if Listen Linda and Cheryl were on a show together?
Oh my.
I'm just saying
That might be interesting.
it could make for some good entertainment.
It would be very entertaining. You're right about that. No doubt.
Listen,
Okay.
Linda,
Yes,
I'm talking about you, girl.
I hear you, but I'm okay with it.
You should be, honey.
I am. As long
I
as you're
love
talking
Cheryl.
about me,
I
it means you
love.
like me.
That's right.
Hmm.
Hmm. That's
It's
thinking
like,
wife.
I
That's not feeling.
love you.
Hey, Marcia of CME Traveling. Hey,
Are you
girl.
serious? Marsha's in here?
Hi, Marcia.
How you doing, boo boo?
What?
Sherman is here
She's
too?
just been.
Or are they just talking about Sherman? Is he here?
Oh, Sherman's in here.
Oh,
No, Marsha with See Me Traveling is here. Hey, Marsha, how is the trip going, girl? Are y'all still on the boat?
suburb
Ship,
town
Denise, ship.
just started.
It's a boat. Don't even start with me. Don't you even.
Ooh, we need
Okay, okay,
Cheryl
you're right
fireworks.
because a cruise ship is a ship. Going to the boat means you're going to the casino, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Holy
Going
bull,
to the
how
boat.
you?
Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Have a good night and a good fourth.
Wait. Wait.
What?
Big
Oh,
family
okay. All right.
expedition.
Oh, bye, big family.
I was like, wait, what?
Marcia has Kurt find any poles to dance on.
What? Oh, yeah.
Listen, Linda. Scotty, listen. Oh,
Linda, Linda,
sorry.
Linda.
Oh, Sean! We have to do that because he feels left out when everybody else is getting their names extended and his don't. You gotta. Got extended.
Sean
Sean from Down Under Cruisers. Isn't that his
Sean's
name?
got feelings.
Oh, feelings. Whoa, whoa,
Sean,
whoa.
you got some feelings. You got feelings, Sean. I'm eating dinner while I'm talking, y'all.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, Marcia, we have missed you in the morning, darling. This is not the same without you.
Is Alana watching too? If so, hi, Alana.
Let's see, what time is it there? It is
She's
8:35.
probably.
So it's 11:30 in daytime there on the 4th. 11:30 a.m. on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're 15 hours ahead. I think I'm right. I think that's right.
Scottster's in the house.
I see.
Scott is in the house. Scott.
Hey. Every time
Oh
I
my
see
gosh.
Marsha, I always want to be like, Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
Me too.
Oh, honey.
It's
Every time.
blessed
Every
era.
time.
She's heard it. She's heard
It's,
it.
I
it's
know
just
it,
like
but I mean, you just can't help it. I mean, every morning that I watch them,
it's just like when anybody says before,
I do.
it's not after. You know, the bingo thing. It's
Oh,
ingrained.
Go up in
before.
there and I whoop whoop, but I always want to put Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. But I never do. I never do. Marsha, I love you, girl.
Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. We love you. That's all you have to do is just go dot dot dot. We love you, and then it won't be.
Well, you know, I mean,
She'll get it. She knows the generation. She
She knows her name.
well, of course, but you know,
knows who.
Yeah.
The Brady Bunch. Do, 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 the Brady Bunch.
I think it's Z. Whenever he comes in, he always says, Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
Scott, you doing okay? You having a good time on the World America? Which always makes me think of that show, Our Wild America.
Yes, Vicky, she does.
So Joe is saying, just a very quick heads up, Jimmy from the Astute Tourist will be live at 6 a.m. Eastern.
Yep.
I try to
That's
wake
why
up for them. That's like really early for me.
well, I'm hoping my makeup stays on because I'll probably be on with him in the morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't
He
know if
usually
I'll be
has a
able to
Friday.
wake up.
Yeah, that's okay. But he usually does a Friday free for all, and it's like me and
Some,
Scott and Sean and Kenny would usually come on and shoot the
I,
breeze.
I
I
usually am
think,
going to sleep around that time.
yeah. Well, I think you kind of came into our community right before Jimmy quit doing his morning show because he
Yeah,
was
when
having
I
to go through
came
treatment
in,
and all.
Jimmy had just had to go to. He was just getting ready. He was just about to be going to the hospital
Yeah.
when I busted
He
through the door.
returned.
Huh.
Zach wants to know, where did we get the bullcrafting song?
Suno. I told them what I told them what I wanted it to say and what kind of beat I wanted, and they gave me the song. Now, when we get monetized, we may not be able to use it, but we're not monetized right now, so.
Marcia, darling, thank you for coming. Have a good time. Go twerk on the Lido for me. I ain't twerking on the Lido, just say. Let's see here.
Yeah, the other song that was playing every time we would do it, I keep getting copyright thing on my end. So I want to
On your
see if
ends?
in my studio on the
Yeah.
video on my, and
Yeah.
it's like if that ends up happening, if my channel ever gets monetized, and it's likely to do so.
Yeah. We're working on them watch hours.
Yep.
So
So,
when I do, then you may not be able to use the songs then because Sean is saying that since I created it, they will license it to me.
Okay.
So
That's
then
cool.
we're going to have to figure something out that neither one of us are going to get copyright struck.
Yeah.
Because if I have a song, you're going to get copyright. If I have a song, you have a song, then I'm going to get, and it's like, we got to figure something out.
Yeah. Well, I'm not in this to make money. I know you
Well,
like
one day
that.
it
You
may
like to
happen.
monetize.
I'm not
Yeah.
in it for money either, because if I was, I would have quit a
You
long
just
time ago. I'm doing this
you
for
you
8
just
years.
you just want the fame, Linda. The fame.
No, I want friends. It's lonely here. I need friends.
Friends.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm in a
Yep.
box in here going, anybody out there? Help me. Anybody out there?
Yeah.
Hello. Remember them little boxes? Let me
Yeah.
out. And I came into y'all's community and I went, I'm here.
And we took you right in, didn't we?
And y'all's arms went like this. And I went, oh, my
That's all it
people,
took.
my people.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
That's kind of how we roll.
yeah. Well,
Zach asked me what I'm Zach, I'm not crafty. I'm not crafty.
You crochet.
I'm like a talky person.
Oh, look who's here.
Law Jones.
Nope, before Law Jones. Hang on.
Oh, look.
I'm trying to.
Uh,
Here we go. Here we
Cheryl.
go. Cheryl.
Cheryl, was your ears burning, girl? Was your ears burning?
I'm ink blending right now, which I'm working on my Vicky cards. Since she already hit 900, I better get my tail and
Better get moving. Mm-hmm.
better get my tail in gear. And
Danny said you came in like a wrecking ball, Linda.
came in like a wrecking ball.
Oh gosh.
I don't know the words to that
It's a,
song.
have you seen the video of that where they took Nick Cage's face and put it on Miley Cyrus's body?
No,
It's one of the greatest videos I've ever seen. I just love it. It makes me
that was
howl every time
that
I
was
see it.
Miley Cyrus.
Cheryl.
I thought that was Britney Spears.
No, that's Miley Cyrus.
Cheryl, the mic dropper, is in bed. He's already went to bed. I'm not going to give him that opportunity again.
I didn't hear what he said, but I saw his exit, and it was quite dramatic.
They driving him to drink, and then left the room.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah, it was talking about we driving. I can't remember. Cheryl, how did it go? Anyways,
Was it
it
when
was
you
basically
talking about how you didn't drink?
talking about me and Cheryl actually putting them in a crazy home.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyways, it was funny.
anyways.
It was a moment thing. You know, that's something that's funny in the moment.
Yeah, I know. Well, I got tickled that you talking about how you didn't drink at all before, except maybe on a cruise, and now you drink every Wednesday night.
Let me
I'm
tell
the
you
same
something.
way. I don't
I'm
drink
gonna tell you
until
something. And I'm not. We adults here, right? We make our own decisions. We make our own decisions. Okay. All right. So I'm not a drinker. I don't drink except on a cruise, and I never buy a drink package because I don't drink enough to warrant a drink package. So we started doing the lives, right? And I was watching. I'm not putting anybody on blast. So Carnival, Liz and Chris, if y'all are watching, please don't take this the wrong way, because y'all helped me out in a lot of ways, and I'll tell you how. So I was watching Liz and Chris, and I don't know if I was watching a live that they were doing or if it was like anyways, but I seen them grab a bottle and like take a swig or whatnot, put it back, and I was like, oh, can we do that? Like, you know, and he made the comment, he was like, yeah, you know, when we go live, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, that's what I need to do. Because believe it or not, y'all think that I'm an outgoing person, and I am. I mean,
if you know somebody, you are.
But before my show starts, I'm usually drinking. You know,
get rid of them jitters.
To get rid of I'm excited about doing it, but you still get those butterflies until that camera comes on. And when that light comes on, it's like those butterflies go away and it's like, bam, da 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 da. But that's why I put a cruise cocktail in my show, because that gave me a reason to drink a cocktail.
Yeah,
And
settle your nerves a
I'm
little
gonna give
bit.
y'all run with it, Zach. I know how you are, but it helps loosen me up. If you know, you know.
I know
I love
exactly
when
what
you
you're
do
talking
that.
about. You see this?
I can't drink tonight, so I'm
I know
doing it.
you.
Well,
That's
I
okay.
can't
You
drink
don't
tonight.
have to. Okay.
I got work in the morning, but you know,
I had one
the
before.
anticipation, yes. And anybody that has done a show with me, y'all can ask Cheryl. Like, I'm like, okay, here we go. I get so antsy, and when I hit that live button, it's just like, poof.
Yep.
Yeah, it
But I
does.
think we all do it.
Anticipation.
I think we all do it. And I think if you didn't, there'd be something wrong with you.
You're right.
Unless you had some kind of a job. I don't know. I'm not an extrovert, believe it or not. What do they call it? An introverted extrovert? I don't like being around a lot of people. But if I know you, I will talk your head slam off.
So you're
You know,
introvert.
I'm one of those people that I go to a party and I look for the cat. And I go sit in the corner and I pet the cat or the dog or whatever animal. If I came to your house, Scotty J, I'd be wanting your bird. Come sit on my shoulder. No, your dog. The dog. I don't want the dog.
Yeah.
The
Well,
bird
I'm
freaks me
going to
out.
give you a reason to laugh at me before you find a reason to laugh at me.
Okay.
That's my that I come on full force, and it's like you're gonna make fun of me or laugh at me or whatever. You're gonna do it on my terms.
You're
You
gonna laugh
know,
at me. You're gonna laugh at me either way, whether you hate me,
it,
love me,
it's from
whatever.
being picked on and stuff when I was younger. It's just a mechanism that I got, and I've learned that
Yeah.
love me or hate me.
What you say is
I'm
what you get.
here.
We
Ain't
got a
going
good we
anywhere.
got a good community here, though. We really do. We really have a good
This is
community.
this is a family. It's dysfunctional as hell sometimes, but it is a family.
Well, that's what makes it real. People who say they don't have any dysfunction, they as fake can be.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Well, they say there's one in every family, two in some, five in mine.
And they say,
Oh, Jesus.
does your family suffer from mental illness? No, we quite
No,
enjoy
we
it.
enjoy every minute. What is it? We
We
don't
quite
hide our
enjoy
faces. We parade it on the porch and, give it a cocktail.
it.
It
I
takes a
had a
lot of
shirt
trauma to be this.
when I was a school bus driver. I made
Right.
myself a shirt. It's like, we don't do crazy around here. We give it a CDL and call it a bus driver.
Yep.
That was my shirt.
Like Dwayne said, it takes a lot of trauma to be this funny.
They used to call me the
Yeah.
crazy Miss Linda. It's like, gotta have fun, man. Life is short.
Joe, you were dead on. Yep. If a dog or a cat doesn't like you, they'll just walk away. They won't sit up there and smile to your face and then, you know. Let's see. Oh, those stories.
Yep.
It's when have I been dysfunctional? Dyslexic, maybe. Oh no.
Let's get
Oh, I bet one
Oh, here
is.
we go, girl.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Here we
no.
go for the next. Here we go.
One is
Hang in
losing
there,
it.
Vicky.
Stop.
Yeah, her little puppy.
We
Ain't
already
nothing little
know what
about that
Vicky's
puppy
gonna
but
be
his
talking
face.
about tomorrow morning.
Yep. Is everybody gonna be on in the morning? Everybody doing the show tomorrow?
I'll
Miss
be
Cheryl, are
working.
y'all gonna be on in the morning? Well, Scotty, I hope your day is as good as my night's gonna be. You know what I'm
Is,
saying?
is Marcia and Kurt home from their cruise?
No, they're still on the ship. They're not gonna get off till I think Saturday, maybe. I'm still
Wait,
trying. I'm failing, but I'm trying.
wait. Vicky's not
All right,
gonna be there
Cheryl.
tomorrow.
He's not. All
Did
right,
you say
Cheryl
that
said
in the
they're going
show
to.
today?
Okay, here we go.
Cheryl says yes.
Yeah, Cheryl and them are going to be on.
Okay, cool. They have a
Share me
skit
and
in the morning. Oh, I'm looking
I'm glad I
forward to
know
it.
because I sure would have been disappointed if I would have been looking for your show.
mm-hmm. So you had to come here to find out. What are things?
Well, I think she
Right,
might. I don't remember a
She
lot of
probably
things.
said it
So,
during her show, but let me tell you what I did. I was there for the first part of the show, and then I started cleaning.
Jeremy. Jeremy.
Oh, there we go. There she
There
goes,
we go.
girl.
Whoop, I'm trying. It won't pop.
There she
There we
goes.
go. I got to practice.
Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Mm.
I
Come on,
saw that
Cheryl.
Carnival's not letting y'all have them on the cruise. I think that sucks that they're not going to let y'all do that on the
Yeah.
dance floor. I think it's.
Not on the inside. They will let us
It
do it
could
out
be.
on Lido.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now, Law, I guess it could be a hat. Ta-da!
Lola, Miss Bertha, what you doing over there today?
But you got to put your back into it. Oh, Ron, my neck.
My bad.
Yeah, we're not that
Ron
far
knows
after
what's
dark.
up.
Ron knows what's up.
Ah.
Mercy. I'm ready for the derby.
I can tell you grew up watching Full House. Have mercy.
Mercy.
Uh,
So what time is it getting to be? Oh, okay, we got about 5 minutes left. So Linda wrote
Do
us
we
a
have
new
a time
song.
limit?
No, we
Do
don't
we
have
have
a time limit. But I know that Scotty James got to get up early in the morning, and poor little
Yeah.
James has got to get up at midnight.
James
Oh,
is in there asleep, and I will. If y'all keep going, then I'm going to leave here at 10 o'clock
Okay.
my time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna get
I
up
got
early.
another hour to play, so whatever y'all want to do.
All right. Yeah. Understood.
I'm just over here ink blending. So whatever you want to do, I'm good with it.
Okay.
So if you want to end it, you want to keep going, that's up to you. I'm
I'll
just
hang
over
out.
here doing some ink blending, and I love hanging out with
Yeah,
y'all.
Ron. Ron says time limit. We don't have to know.
We ain't
We
got no
don't.
stinking time limit.
We ain't got. Yeah.
My daughter went to Dollar General in Cuba, Alabama at about 9 o'clock last night. She called me on the way home telling me all the cute stuff she had found. She spent almost $90 at Dollar General on dish towels and stuff. And I'm like, you had to drive all the way to Alabama to find that? She said, Mama, it's 8 minutes from the house. So that's how close
Huh?
to Alabama we are. She is.
Oh,
Yeah, her
right
husband
in
works in Pennington.
Alabama.
I bet Ron knows where Pennington is. Well, it's close. It's in, yeah, Cuba is the Dollar General. It's 8 minutes from their house. So they're on that side of Lauderdale County.
So there's a town called Cuba there.
Yep.
Cuba.
Store is Cuba, Alabama. Oh, let's see.
Okay,
What am I looking for? I lost
starting to
I
hang
lost
around
my
me
grip
too
on
much. Where
reality,
did
y'all.
it go? Which way did it go, George? Which way did it go?
I know, right?
Which way did
Losing
it
my
go,
grip.
George?
I'm losing my grip. I'm losing my grip.
Where, Zach? Where are you at? Because you're being too quiet.
Probably scheming something.
He's listening to
Being
his new
host.
song. He's got to send it out to the herd now. To his, because we're herdlings. But he's probably sending it to Jason and Ascalon.
Yeah,
Oh, something.
Joe. Go ahead. I want to address Joe though for a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so
Something about his
Joe,
chicken.
here in the United States,
What's his chicken choking?
to drive different vehicles, you have to have different licenses, like a regular everyday license. You can drive cars and all that stuff, but to drive a school bus, you have to have what they call a Class B CDL license.
Mm-hmm.
And
And the
then to
Class
drive
C
semis,
is
anything that like with a
18
Class
wheels.
C, as long as it's a solid, it can't have like a trailer on it. If you're going to start having trailers and things like that, then you have to have a Class A, and that is for the semi truck drivers and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
that's what Dwayne had. He drove for a little while.
so like I could have, when I had my CDL, I could have drove like the big Mack trucks. I could, as long as they didn't have a trailer hitch, as long as they weren't hooked up by a hitch.
Yeah.
So
Dwayne drove a truck for a little while. He's been all over the place.
well,
Well, on
I'm
the
just
East
gonna
Coast
let
anyway.
Zach acts completely different.
When Cheryl's
When
around.
when Cheryl comes in, Zach is like,
A little choir boy, isn't he?
it keeps him in line. He doesn't.
little choir boy.
Cheryl, you missed it. He was getting
And
sent to the principal's office earlier.
whenever she's gone, he's like an altar boy. Sorry.
Well, I wasn't going to go there, girl. I wasn't going to go there. Little altar boy Zach.
Dwayne.
The same year the mule died. Oh my God, Dwayne. Oh,
It is after dark.
I
Yeah, I
probably got
live with
that too funny, but that's funny. I don't care who you are. That right there was funny.
this. You said it takes a lot of trauma to be that funny.
Vicky, I am surprised, Vicky, that you are not some big chef
Lord.
or,
Lord.
Vicky, you are a food person through and through.
Surprised that she's what now?
That she's not a chef. She said as a child
Right.
she dreamed of driving an ice cream truck. So she's
Oh.
always had a fascination with food,
Okay.
It's funny what we do in our childhood that we end up doing in our adulthood, because when I was a little girl, while other girls were playing teacher, I was lining my dolls up on my bed and being the bus driver. True story. And then I grew up and look at what I did for 12 years. Look what I did.
Yep.
And
Look what I did.
if it hadn't been for my stroke, I would still be doing it because I loved it. The job was perfect. Get up in the morning, you go for a few hours, get all the kids, and I live in a little country bumpkin town, so I'm not driving no city streets or anything like that. It's like my route didn't even have a railroad track. So, just out in the backwoods,
Wow.
so I had, and then go home for several hours, eat, take a nap, do all that, and then go back in the afternoon and then bring all the kids home. I mean, it was perfect. When my kids were still home, I was off when they were off, so I never needed a babysitter.
Surprise.
Hey, where's the headband?
But I did bring something. Look, my knitting.
Oh my God, hi, Cheryl. I totally was over here, blah, 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 and didn't even see you there.
Mm.
Is that why y'all laughing? Because I didn't know they were there?
Girl. We've been sitting here asking her, where's Cheryl at? Where's Cheryl at?
Watching y'all
Well, thank you.
Hey, girl.
on the big screen.
You couldn't get enough of me, could you?
No, it felt so good. Wait, wait. Let me read
There
the
is something that I learned.
chat.
Listen, there is something that I
Wait,
learned from
The
my show last
recording of
night.
Cheryl saying, wait.
I
The
love
one
it.
thing that I learned from my show last night with Cheryl is that I can't smell good around her because she's gonna eat me up.
She
Yeah,
will eat you
Num,
up.
num, num.
yeah. I
I thought
tell
about
you,
that tonight. I was putting on perfume and I thought, ooh, at least Cheryl might eat me up.
yes. Oh, smell good. Oh my God. Oh,
Why do I
tell you,
put on perfume before I go live? Explain. Does anybody else do that?
I do
You're
that.
waiting for smell-o-vision. I don't know.
I
I
do
took
that.
a shower and put
Zachary,
deodorant. Ever since Cheryl said that, I was like, I ain't taking a shower for a couple of hours.
Oh my God. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you, that girl smells so good. Oh my God.
Sharon.
You know what? I wanted to lick her arms. She smells so good. Oh God, she smells good. Mm.
you, Sean.
Man, look. Oh,
Mercy.
Some class
Look,
on
now
this
I'm gonna tell
show.
you something. I will follow a good smelling man damn near anywhere. And Dwayne has got a shelf in there that's got like 100 bottles of cologne on it. So he knows
oh,
if he puts the right one on, I'll just follow him around the house like a little dog.
yes,
Oh
yes.
my God. When I was in the Navy,
Okay.
them guys in that
In
cologne.
the
Oh my
Navy.
God.
It's something, isn't it? I
It's
do love
like,
a good
it's like
smelling
about
man.
you walk
yeah,
by
it's
and
something
that
Thank
about
you.
scent just goes like this.
yeah,
Grab you.
It's like we call it catnip.
yeah.
You got that
Now
good
that's
smelling
if the
catnip.
cologne they choose goes with them. Sometimes people put some stuff on and it's like, oh, why did you go near that?
Right.
That's cat piss. You can have catnip or cat piss. Take your pick.
Take your pick.
It's like, wow.
Stop it.
So
I
what
see
can you,
Jeremy's got the boa on tonight.
Yes.
and he's not choking himself. Miss Cheryl, I was so worried you were gonna pass out.
You know what? Let me tell you.
I was
Why
so
did you
worried
bring that
about
up?
you.
You know,
This stuff
because
is hot.
let me tell you.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell you what I told Scotty J. I told him this before the show. Oh, that's pretty.
Dollar Tree.
Oh, that's what's
Oh,
up.
really? Let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
It felt like, when I had that thing wrapped around me. You know,
Yep.
I've watched these movies or seen
Oh,
these stories that
she's watched
people
these movies. Okay.
that people tie those things around your neck like scarves and stuff, and
Yeah.
that thing was getting tighter and tighter and tighter.
Like a
And
boa constrictor.
I thought I was having sex with somebody. Wait, he went down again. Wait,
Down goes Scotty.
but it did. It did. It kept bothering me. Oh no. I say the wrong things. I do.
The views and opinions expressed on this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions and views of Hats
But
on a Mission.
that's the way it comes out.
In
too.
Jesus' name, amen.
It comes out wrong. It comes out wrong. But they say it's okay. They did that, don't they?
Yes.
They say it's okay. The speech therapist says, as long as I get the word out, and I get the word out, don't I?
The safe word.
Our
Oh
safe
my God!
word.
I hope neither one of y'all have one of these. Alexa, turn on the bridge.
Alexa, stop.
Oh,
Alexa, turn on the bridge.
oh, she's giving the news too.
I know.
Now you know when Scotty J goes and hollers out that name, mine never responds to it.
Really?
But it
Really?
responded to
Ours
And
Jeremy.
do.
you just said it.
Because I'm gonna
wants
tell you
to
why,
live with
Linda. I'm gonna tell you why.
Speak her.
Because I'm not talking to you, Alexa.
Wait.
That's why.
But she does respond. One of the ones, like the one in the kitchen, if the one here doesn't respond, the one in the kitchen is going to respond, like she did.
Sometimes the
She
one across the
responded.
house responds.
Yeah.
It all
And
depends who.
that's so funny. It's so funny. It's like she responds by the house she's supposed to. The one here says, I ain't answering that. He ain't talking to me.
Yeah.
Sorry,
But when you Jeremy just said it, she started talking to me. I'm like,
you have to speak her, like you have to sharply say her name,
Yeah.
then wait for her to respond, then you start talking. Yeah,
But
you
she
just got to
didn't
speak
turn
her
it on.
language.
She didn't turn it on because she got confused. There was so many people.
And plus, Scotty J's coming through a screen, so if somebody on the TV says it, normally she doesn't respond. This one show, this one murder mystery show, the girl's name is Alexis. Okay, and every time they said that girl's name, ours starts perking up. Yeah. She's listening to the TV. She ain't got nothing better to do, so she responds to the TV. It's weird.
Oh, she did turn
Goodbye,
it
Vicky
Joe.
said Zach, wholesome, not some hoe.
Oh, wait, hold up. Not some hoe.
I think in my mouth, and Cheryl said that.
Right.
Hey,
Denny
Vic,
D.
Vicky, stop it. He is wholesome, not so.
Hoe some. Cheryl, this is all your fault. Would you stop it?
You
Wait.
missed. You weren't on earlier. He was
He
misbehaving.
ain't wholesome. He is not wholesome. He only does that when you come in, Cheryl. When you come in, it's like
He's all like this over here, and then you walk in the door, and he's like,
I know, right?
Mr.
Where
Goody
did it all
Goody.
hang out?
Mm-hmm.
every single time. Every single time.
Well, good.
Oh, Vicky, did you do that channel this morning?
Bye, Sean. Have a good day, dear.
"Good night, Sean."
Good
Peace,
night.
love, and chicken grease.
He has to get back
Well,
to
he's
work.
going back to work. It's noon there, so it's right after lunch.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a good work day.
Yeah. It's not a holiday for them. So
He was a naughty boy earlier. You can trust me, Cheryl, says Danny.
Danny, I
Oh,
don't
okay.
believe that about Zach. I can't. Oh my God, no. I'm not gonna believe it. I'm not gonna do it.
His
Cheryl,
big dog was going like this.
Oh, she don't know it. Yeah, Matt.
You see, he ain't talking. He ain't saying
Yeah.
much in here.
Matt,
he got
what's his name?
You just start calling him Toad. He'll respond. Come on, Toad. Come on out.
And they
Ooh,
talk
her.
really, yeah, that
Ribbit,
one.
ribbit.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I think it was Matt.
Wait, she said.
Travels. Mac Travels, I think that was. And he likes to cruise, but they I don't know the rest of the story. I don't know. Wait, what's the rest of the story? I don't know.
You were asking Vicky if she had checked out a channel, and she was asking you what channel was it.
It was that Mac channel. Mac and Connected. Oh yeah.
Yes, they connected.
And did you see where in the the video that they had, the latest one on the Valiant Lady, they went 3 days or something, and they like it. They said they loved it. In fact, they talked about it. You know, like
Virgin Voyages.
they said.
Have y'all been on Virgin?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We would have to sneak out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
We're dropping off Hannah with Scotty J.
Do what?
Wait, he said do what?
We're dropping Hannah off with you on our way to Virgin Voyages because she can't go with us. You and
Come on,
Hannah can
girl.
hang
Wait, he said, "Come on, girl."
out.
Come on, girl. Does she like to play in makeup?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, honey, me and her's gonna have a ball.
Like to dress up.
Wow.
Sure do.
I love a good
Hey,
brunch.
Lisa.
And they have one on the coast.
I do makeup.
I think it's
I do makeup on the side, but y'all didn't know that.
No.
Oh,
And guess who does
God. I bet you look
Our
at me and
oldest
think,
daughter
Jesus Christ. What
do
are you
makeup
doing?
on the side? She does
What?
not.
Oh, when is one of y'all? Somebody said they had Legos a while ago.
That was last night.
Was it? I was wondering when.
I can remember some stuff.
See, there it was last night because Danny was talking about Legos,
Right.
and James
Yeah.
was in here, and I was like, "Oh, I would love to start Legos," and he looked over here, and he was like, he gave me that side eye, and he was like, "You got too much going on to worry about trying to do some Legos."
And you know what? I'm gonna
Legos
tell
are
you.
fun.
I'm gonna tell you. I get that side eye too, but it's like I'm gonna call those people on. That's what
Yes.
he tells me all the time.
Jacket
I'm gonna
people.
call those people on you.
I thought they were on their way whenever she showed up in the bathing suit on live the other night. Yeah, man.
Lisa, hey, girl.
It was a decent bathing suit. She had a cover up on. She was good.
Right.
Lisa says she likes to dress up too.
It was wholesome.
Girl, back in the day, let me tell y'all,
Okay,
back in the late 90s, early 2000s, I was a female impersonator for 11 years.
Mhm.
Really?
Did you
Yeah,
get
But
money? Did you get a lot of money?
Dusty St. John was my stage name, and I performed a lot in Columbia, South Carolina, because that's where I was living. And I competed in female impersonation pageants as well.
Okay.
And then it just got too costly. I mean, just
yeah.
my last evening gown that I had made was $5,500.
Oh wow.
Woo.
You know, and you don't make that. I mean, you know, you don't ever make that money back, really. Like, you go and compete in a pageant, you don't win that money back.
I
Anyways,
wrote that down.
it
You
was
know I
just
wrote that
too.
down.
Oh my God, it was just too expensive. It just
Yeah.
got yeah yeah. So I had to think about other things that I wanted to do, and I didn't
Yeah.
realize it was. I started it as a Halloween thing, and somebody's like, "Oh, you're really good. You probably should do shows," and that's what I did.
Let me tell you what I did, and
Eddie, they go.
I tell this is true. I just told Jeremy this on Halloween night. I dressed up as a pregnant nun, and I had no reservations about it, and it was really fun. He didn't like that.
The straight jacket people.
It's great.
There's nobody here to help you.
I love
Listen, Linda.
That's
My
your
jaw dropped. I'm
that's your
speechless.
cue to play the help
Jeremy,
me.
blink twice, Jeremy. Blink
I'm
twice.
blinking twice. That's what I'm saying. I've been blinking for months.
Nobody comes to help
Ain't
you.
nobody coming. We're on our own over here on
Well,
this.
I don't have good memory either, so I just can't remember. It's a help you
surrounded by
not.
dirty water.
See, I can't. You know what? I can't remember either. I can't I can start talking. Like this morning was the kind of off morning for me,
Right.
because I couldn't remember a lot. But it doesn't bother me that I can't remember.
Yeah, when they did my MRI after my bilateral brain bleed, we just lost Denise. I had 18 spots in my brain.
Mm.
You know, and what'd you say, Scotty?
Where did Denise go?
I don't know. She got mad at me, I guess, and left. I don't know. She'll be back, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Where'd you go, Denise? There she is coming back.
Booty said, "Blink." Look right there.
Wait a minute. Can you rewind the tape? I wish we had an instant replay button.
Oh, that's pretty.
That is.
That's the
You do
Legos that
Legos.
didn't work. Yeah,
Oh my God, those are
You do
Legos.
Legos too.
those are Legos. Isn't that beautiful?
Wow.
Wow is right.
That is very
Yes.
It
I
ain't the
love
Legos from our childhood.
pretty.
Red,
You see
blue,
this?
yellow, green.
Totally different. We
18
had
and
to be
up.
creative with ours. I know
Yeah.
we had to be, you know, I could go so far back as to say Lincoln Logs. Does anybody remember those?
Oh yes.
I
And the
loved
long
my
barrel.
brother's Lincoln Logs, and I loved their Tonka trucks.
Yes. Oh, I beat the hell out
Yep.
of our Tonka trucks.
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to put my Barbie dolls in the back of those beds and push them around the yard.
Yep.
Oh, Lisa's gonna go Google.
I ran mine into trees. We had
What
pine
did I-
trees in the yard.
What did I do? I read when I was a kid. I told you.
She made paper dolls.
I did.
I made paper dolls too, and did painting by numbers. And heck, I remember one year for Christmas, my kids were little, and I didn't have the money for any decorations to go on the Christmas tree, and somebody gave us a big real live Christmas tree. So I sat down with my kids and we made snowflakes out of. I'm like, I did this as a kid. Y'all can do it too, and that's how we decorated our tree.
That's
No,
right.
we've done the popcorn, stringing the popcorn and stuff like that
Yeah,
with the kids.
We did that.
You know, it's like, but yeah, I did all that stuff. When I was a kid, I was the one who was, drawing and making my cards and,
I love those things.
I love Lincoln Logs. I played
Oh,
with those.
Chatty Cathy. I never got
I
one.
built the biggest. I built the biggest log cabin. I used all of those suckers.
Did you?
I was putting in awnings and porches and everything, trying to use every single log. I was.
Oh, cool. Hey, Vicky, was Chatty Cathy, was she the one where you had to pull the string from her back?
Yes, I had one.
And then she talked. Because if that was so, then I had Chatty Cathy too. The Sears catalog.
You know, it's funny. Somebody called me Woody the other night, right? I remember wanting a Woody whenever Toy Story came out, but by the time it came out, I was grown. So I was like, man, I can't get a
Get your
Woody.
own Woody. You
Yeah,
better
Right.
get a
that's what
Woody, Jeremy.
I wanted a Woody, but I was too big.
Well, I heard
Yep.
that they outlawed Buzz and Woody in Texas now.
Oh my God.
Just saying.
You're joking, right?
Nope, dead serious. I'm not
Buzz
talking
Lightyear
about.
is illegal in
Think about
Texas.
what I just said. Think about what I just said.
Okay, say it again for me.
wait.
The toys,
Buzz
Buzz
and
and
Woody
Woody, have
are
been
both
outlawed
illegal
in Texas.
in
They're
Texas.
illegal in Texas. They've been that way in Alabama.
Mm.
I'm
Can't cross
sorry,
the
because
state
then you
line.
just got to repeat. Oh, well.
I guess the
Now,
TSA finds
Scott
in
made
your
me
luggage.
promise you wouldn't
Texas
get
Rangers.
two off the walls tonight, but I don't know. I don't know where the rails are, so I can't keep
There
you
are no,
from going off of those.
Wait.
there are no rails.
The rail? No, we're floating on a ship because we are cruisers. We are not on the rails.
There are no rails.
We stay off the rails.
So we ain't at Disney. There ain't no rails under here.
Look.
You ain't got no stinking rails.
No.
I can't see the. If I see
Let's
y'all, I
see.
don't start, Denise.
She said
It's
yes.
Danny.
That's the doll.
Ooh, thanks, Nightbot. What'd Nightbot do to you?
Oh no, did Nightbot put you in timeout?
Uh-oh.
I know it
Oh,
said it looks forward to
Denise,
seeing them next week.
I know Denise's nightbot is not nice.
Oh, wow.
sorry, I didn't know it was ugly.
Why
That
would
Yeah,
first time
that
I came
wasn't.
in here, that thing put me in timeout or something.
Oh, I fixed that real quick. Don't worry.
And it did
In
when I
fact,
had Nightbot on mine. It was putting everybody in timeout too.
it does that?
I had to get rid of it.
No,
Not get rid of it, but I had to silence all them things because they were
Yeah.
wanting to put a bunch of emojis in,
right.
and they were getting. I have this one. I don't know if it's a girl
Yep.
or a guy. The name is Hawaii. She comes in. She started out as a troll. I call her a she. She started out like somebody who was trying to troll me. And I
Mhm.
just started joking with her. And now she's been doing this for a couple of years coming in and she starts going boing, boing, boing and throwing popcorn and,
Yep.
saying all that stuff.
mhm.
But so she
You just
was like,
laughed at her. Yep.
oh,
You
yeah,
laughed
I
at
just
her.
thought it was funny. It was funny. It's just like I had somebody come in one day and I have a tendency to read the comments out loud, which I
Right.
really need to be careful because I had somebody come in one time and I don't remember, but it was something about a fart asphyxiation or something like that.
Oh,
And
SCC.
stupid me reads the sent thing out, and then a few seconds later, I'm like, oh, but then I
Oh,
started laughing because it was funny, but I forgot where I was going with that conversation. Anyway, yeah. So.
Nightbot. Nightbot.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah. So then I finally went.
There
Somebody, who was it? Who was it that taught us about Nightbot? Denise. Who
that
was she?
was Jackie. Wasn't it
Yes.
Jackie?
So she taught us
And
how to go in and fix that
Yep.
so that
hmm
it wasn't punishing all my people. And then I put in hashtag peeps in mine and your channel will show.
That's
What's
what's up.
yours? Hashtag BTT?
Yep.
What's
Listen,
wrong
Linda,
about
says Lisa.
read them out loud without thinking about it? Read
Yes.
what out loud?
The
No, I got
comments.
to proofread. In the morning show, I got to proofread, man. We got some stone cold clowns in the chat. That's all right. I'll be coming into y'all's chats doing the same thing. Where them fans at? I just
You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. I
What is
have,
Lion show?
and I put it to use last night
Uh-huh.
I
with
gotta
Cheryl
stretch it out.
because let me tell y'all, I was worried about last night's show. I really was because, like Cheryl said, Scotty is over here and Cheryl's like way over here.
Always.
And I was like, oh, please we got to pull this together.
Wait.
But we did. We had it together.
And people
And
subscribe.
I got through the chat.
Yeah.
You did get through the chat. I
I got
noticed
through the
that.
chat, and I'm
Yeah,
going to
you
tell
did.
you what I did. I'm going to tell you what I did. Everybody that was talking to each other, I skipped over that.
Yep.
I hit up the people that were saying hello to me. And then once I felt like that I got through those people,
Right.
then I
Yep.
started interacting with, all the hoopla or whatnot. But it's hard to miss those conversations by, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
but anyways, but that's what I did, and that's how I made it through. But Cheryl told me when she started, she goes, You ain't even gonna do it. You ain't even gonna do it.
We don't even catch half the
But I did
comments on when we bullcraft.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
it's for me to see Denise or to see y'all right now, I can't see the comments.
Have y'all got have y'all done crafting tonight?
I
Denise?
put a little ink on some paper. She's making a wreath hat or something over there. I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah. It's a wreath, not a hat.
Just making sure y'all are being productive
You're
because
the only one not crafting.
thank you.
I
Zach's
warned
already pointed that out.
I think I warned everybody. I didn't know how much crafting was going to
I'm
actually take place.
crafting how much chicken salad I'm putting on my
Oh, it's
cracker.
Oh, I
cracker. Man,
love.
that's a nice looking cracker.
He's
That's how I
crafting
like
some food.
You got
That
some
is not
respect
how
there.
I like it. I like it like that.
I'm being a foodie.
Yes, it does. The Fam Adventures, yes, it does.
Yes, it does, Ron.
As long as you're producing something to make your content better,
Hey, Jan.
that's crafting.
Hey, Jan.
What's up,
Hi,
Jan?
Jan.
Hey Jan, I got your friend request.
Woot, woot.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
Now I
that's
can
Scotty
stalk
J.
your
And I just
Facebook.
can't hide it. I'm sorry. I know.
No, I want to. I want to. What have I done? Well,
It's
we can
raining
miss that.
men. Hallelujah. It's
Hallelujah.
raining. That's where my song, that's where my head goes after
Jan,
that
are
other
you going
one.
to be on the 2027 cruise?
Who?
Jan, JJ's
Give me
Adventures.
one.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me get my phone. Give me a phone so I can go.
She wanted to get on Temu. Don't be fooled.
Wait,
Oh, wow.
Jan, I'm fixing to go now.
Are we about to send coupons and Timu again?
She sent Cheryl. Oh, she sent Cheryl a friend request too. So Cheryl wants to go respond to it.
Yeah, before I forget it.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I do. I forget. But it doesn't.
Mhm. If I don't write it down, if I don't set alarms, I don't remember stuff either.
Well, JJ, don't think about it too hard, JJ. Just
do it.
Just do it.
Come on,
You're
Scotty.
going.
You
I'm
gotta
already
do
putting
it.
it out there.
Give her the look.
I'm putting it out there. See, I put it out there. I told everybody Denise was going before she even was going. So
Yeah,
I'm
we're
telling you,
going.
JJ.
But we're not. Yeah.
JJ's going to be there. So Denise is going to be there. Cheryl and Jeremy's going to be there. I'm going to be there, and
I'm
Jana's
going
going to
to
be
try
there.
to be there, but that's in 2027. So there may be enough
Yep.
time. I'm going to
Yep.
try. We'll see what happens between now and then.
You can do it, girl.
I'm not saying no, but I'm not saying.
Right.
I'm saying whatever God decides is going to happen, voila. He brought me to y'all
Ronnie,
for a reason, right?
that goes for all of us, Linda.
He brought me to y'all for a reason, right? Right. Not to go Christian on
Absolutely.
y'all, but
Jan, we sure will, honey. You better be on that cruise, girl.
I need to be, because what hell of a first cruise would that be? To have a bunch of people I already know?
Right. That would be the perfect first cruise, because then we could lead you down the path of righteousness.
For his name's sake.
Amen.
You'll be dancing on the column. I'm going to tell you the truth.
And I'm okay with that.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm just letting you know.
And Vicky's
I
gonna
have
be
been known
there.
in the past when I
Okay.
used to drink, and there has been a bar top or two that Linda didn't mind jumping up
But
on.
you know, when I got on the column with Scott, I had nothing to drink.
Nope.
It was something that came over.
We're not
Which is
drinking.
fun. Huh?
Whatever you see us on the ship, we're gonna have a cup of soda.
And
It-
then,
it-
or we'll have
Mhm.
one drink
or
that we're,
Shirley Temple.
or we're splitting it between us.
Right.
And
That's
just
how
add
we
enough
are.
caffeine in that espresso, and I'll be right there with you.
Yeah.
I will
Now,
meet
honey,
You don't
the
have to
special
drink to have a good
coffees,
time.
now some
Huh?
coffee. I will put down.
Okay, both of you were saying something, and I didn't hear either one of you. Scotty J, go.
I don't even know what I was saying.
Denise, go.
I wouldn't say anything.
You two
Not
both
this
said
time.
something at the same time.
That was me. I said I will meet you at Java Blue. That's the
Okay,
Oh,
that's
yes, that's what we
That's
were
the
talking
coffee
about.
shop.
coffee shop on the ship.
I keep them in business.
and is that good coffee? Good strong coffee?
It is.
Is it part of the cruise?
No, it's a specialty coffee. It's kind of like Starbucks prices.
My
Yeah.
coffee's
But they
like
do-
605.
It's also Starbucks quality. I mean, it's really good coffee. And then they
But
got
you know, they have like a little punch ticket, so when you buy 5 of them, you get your 6th one is free or whatnot. I always get the little punch
So-
cards. I'll be drinking the hell
Oh,
out of them.
really?
I do.
I
They
didn't know
need to
that.
have a drink. They need to have a Java Blue package then. For those of us
Yep.
that will like get our 6th one punched at night.
We need to have a beverage package that
They've only got
includes.
the only beverage packages they have is one for soft drinks like Coke, the Cokes and
The
stuff.
bubbles.
And then
yeah.
the bubbles. Okay, so and then
I've
the
been
other one
looking
is,
into it.
and then Cheers is the drink package that
Mhm.
costs out the ass, Parmesan or potassium or whatever. But you get not just alcohol, but you also get milkshakes and your coffees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, when I was reading on it, it didn't say anything about the coffee on there. It said it when it
No.
was like introduction to it, but then when I went in and read details, it didn't say anything
Yeah.
about coffee. And I'm like, well, what are the coffee drinkers supposed to do? You know, the people who need that IV, that caffeine IV, what are they supposed to do?
We go to the Lido and drink the Lido buffet coffee.
And it is so
They have
good.
coffee on the Lido.
Is it good?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
and it's
So
included.
you can
That's
drink
included in the
coffee
price of your cruise.
24 hours a day
All day.
for free on the ship.
Oh, okay. Then you don't have to have no specialty.
No,
No. Mm-mm.
no. You get
Now I know they won't let you bring liquids on board and stuff.
they do.
You can
It's
bring a
hard.
12 pack of soda.
You can bring
So
soda.
you could bring your own. Do they have creamer that free there? Or do you
Half
have
and
to
If you
half.
bring the
We've
little,
got-
if you bring the box that has the little creamers in it
yeah.
that you can get at Sam's or something like that, the French vanilla or whatever, you can bring
Right.
a box of those. But you can't bring like a bottle of creamer.
No.
Well,
I-
what my brain
yeah.
was if they didn't allow the liquid, I was wondering if they allowed the powder because they sell the
Oh, yeah.
hazelnut powder mix, you know.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. You can bring
you
that, I
wanted to-
believe.
We bring juice packets. I wasn't lying about that. We do bring
I know.
it's those singles that you put in the water bottles. Juice packets.
Yep.
That's we bring those too.
My thinking too was in case our coffee wasn't strong enough, bring in some little instant coffee to mix into it to make it strong enough if
Yep.
it wasn't.
Mm.
You know.
Yep. It's not
Yeah.
a
My
bad
brain
idea.
is all over. I'm telling you guys, I'm seriously trying to figure it out.
Sounds like it.
So as I'm watching everybody's videos and getting all the information, and because if I'm ever going to do it, which I want to do it, it's my bucket list idea thing. What better way to do it than with people who have already accepted me into their community? You know, you guys see me for who I am. This is who I am.
Yes.
You know,
Works it all.
and smoking
it's-
section and all. This is who I am. You guys don't see me puffing here, but I do smoke. You know, but nothing illegal. You know, I don't drink alcohol,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
I mean, I do like to have an alcoholic beverage once in a while, but my stomach and my brain won't allow me anymore.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
We go pass out after we drink.
Yeah,
Go to
that's when that
sleep.
nap comes in. And cruise naps are the best naps.
Yes, they are.
but
No
they're
nap
like
like-
old,
You get
is it
rock.
anything like
the
the old
sun.
school water beds?
Yep. The beds are great. The pillows are the bomb. I love the pillows.
Yeah.
And You go outside, go get breakfast, sit on the Lido, get hot, sweaty, maybe dance a little bit, but probably not. Maybe just hang around, find a table, sit down with somebody, and shoot the shit. And
Mhm.
then go get lunch or second breakfast and then lunch.
Right.
And have you a cup, maybe have you a pina colada, and then that nap bites, and you go to your room, especially if it's an interior room. You close that door, you turn off them lights, girl. It is black, and that ship is just swaying real slow,
Rocking you to
and
sleep.
it will
The
rock
best
you to sleep.
nap.
Good.
Yes.
It's
The
really
best
good.
nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you wake up about 3 or 3:30, and you get dressed, or if you want to go up back out on the Lido, see what's going on, and then
Yeah, let me
come
tell you
back
what I
in
do
and
when I
get ready
cruise,
for
girl.
dinner. Tell us your
People be like,
schedule,
Scott,
Scotty.
do you do anything? No, I don't do nothing. Not that I've
That's
cruised
the
like
whole
Liz
point.
and Chris, but I've done all the
Yep.
shows. I've done all the, whoop de woo. So when I cruise, y'all can find me in the smoking section. That's where I'll be all the time.
When he smoked, that's where he used to be.
Yeah, I used to hang out on deck 12, starboard, aft.
Yes.
Yep, that's where it is.
I still have
And
to
see,
have
my
it.
favorite ship is the Dream because the Dream has the smoking side that overlooks the Lido, so it makes you
Right.
feel like you're part
Right.
of Lido.
Deck 11.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I would hang out. And
Yep.
right there, towards the back's where they have like right there at Lido on Carnival Dream, they have the couches and stuff. I would
Mhm.
always turn
Yep.
the couches to make it like a big living room.
Right.
We would all
Mhm.
pile up in there.
Especially
Oh.
for movies under the stars or whatever.
Yes.
You can move the furniture around and get comfortable because you're going to be there for a
We so
while.
did.
But it sucks that they charge for the popcorn. I'm like, man,
Isn't
that's
that ridiculous? Oh, and you
Yeah.
can bring
You're not allowed
snacks
to
if you
bring
want to.
microwave. Is there a microwave you can use on the
No,
board on the ship?
No.
ma'am.
no,
No.
you can't
Oh,
do anything.
Yeah. That thing in your cabinet, in your cabin, is a safe, not a microwave.
Right.
Right.
Never a microwave.
No, not
I've heard of
microwave.
people putting. Yeah, I put my coffee in
Oh,
the microwave, and it still won't ding.
and in spite of what they said on the news story this morning, no, you cannot bring the hair dryer on a cruise
Because there's one in your
I
room.
don't know why.
No,
They
you can still bring them. You can still bring them, Jeremy.
really?
Yes, you can bring hair tools. You can bring a hair dryer.
Okay.
You
well,
just can't bring. Yeah.
apparently the woman she's getting a new one because it messed hers up or something, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
I, bet-
it got
I
wet.
thought that was part of the prohibited items list because it has a
Mm-mm.
heating element on it.
Nope. Yeah, we'll let you. That's the one thing you can bring: a hair dryer, curling iron, flat
Curling
iron,
iron.
stuff
You
like
can do
that.
that.
Yeah,
Right.
you can bring that.
Mm.
So I
That's crazy.
heard
I'm gonna
I
tell
thought
you
that
right
this
now.
morning, but they'll let you do that. But it surprises me, especially with a curling iron or something like that gets
Right.
that hot.
Thank
But
you, Vicky.
You can
it is
burn
not
Start a
prohibited.
fire with that.
or burn the furniture.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, and have a fan going too.
Because I know there's one included in every stateroom.
Yeah, but they're not worth
Yeah.
a damn. I've got thick hair. It would take me
Carnival
2 hours to dry my hair.
Carnival has not outlawed the hair dryers yet. They are still allowing hair dryers and hair straighteners to come on.
Yep.
Okay.
If they get rid of women's way to fix their hair, they're going to lose. I mean, they're already, I think, trying to lose a lot of people anyway, but they're
Well,
going to lose
They're doing
a
a
well,
lot of
pretty
I'll say,
people.
good job at
You
it.
know, I mean, how do
well,
they
I'll say
expect women
this.
to get dressed for the dinners? And, it's like,
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I've got naturally curly hair. It's not like yours, but it's curly. Whenever I get on that boat, the first day I'll be fixed up. Whenever I get on, okay, ship before somebody corrects me.
I know, right?
And
Can I ask y'all a question?
maybe the second night, which is formal night, I will do something with my hair. After that, ponytail, headband, whatever. I ain't fooling with this crap. Just keep it
what's
off my
guys?
neck.
Well, I was going to ask, like, what do you think it is with Carnival? Okay, because you can
They're
have cruise
starting.
lines like MSC, Carnival that run neck and neck in prices. I mean, per se. So, what is it about Carnival that gives them so much chaos? Why is it Carnival that people are doing all this crazy stuff on? And I know
No
every
idea.
ship has it. I'm not saying that
Yep.
other ships don't have it, but you got chaos on Carnival cruise ships. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
For
what is
years.
it gonna? What is it? What is it?
I guess with the
I don't
fun,
know
you get the
because
drama.
you've got the drink packages on every ship, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Do they have a
But
bigger? Do they
Carnival,
have a bigger amount allowed? Because you know, alcohol to people.
yeah, everybody doesn't respond well.
They're the ones. They're the cruise line that imposes drink limits or limits
Yep.
on drink packages.
Yep.
No one else
15
does. Period.
drinks.
They Royal Caribbean does not put that on. They don't put
Really?
the limit.
They
No,
don't
they
limit
don't.
you per day
Bottomless
Mm-mm.
on your drink.
on Royal
What about
Caribbean.
MSC?
So you can't blame the drink package
No,
because
you can't. You can't blame the drink package. People that like to fight,
Or come on to fight.
They just like to
they come
fight.
on to fight. These are just fighters.
And I'll go even a step further. They don't care if they're red or gold.
No, they don't
Yep.
care about that.
So what Carnival is doing is not helping their clientele.
No.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Their clientele are the people that fight on the cruise,
Right.
and they don't care if
They probably fight at home too.
and they're the
exactly.
people that's not going to care about status.
The one,
Exactly.
if somebody had to take years to get, I'm not a cruiser, but this is my thought on this because I haven't not a cruiser yet. Let's put it that way. Got to speak it into existence here. But anyway, my thought is, if you've got somebody who's been cruising with you for 20 something years,
Mhm.
10 years, whatever, to reach a certain level, and you're going to cater to these younger people, well, you're just trying to get rid of the senior citizens. You like the chaos. You
Yep.
want the craziness. You want it's the only logical thing in my brain because I'm sorry, the people who are working their way, they're maturing now. They're a lot more mature. They're able to handle themselves better. They're going to behave better, and they're not going to do anything to screw it up for themselves.
Right.
Where the younger people who are out there racking up their credit card and don't care, they don't care if they get kicked off that ship because there's going to be another ship down the line. There's going to be another cruise company down the line,
Exactly.
you know? And unless they get banned for life, well, it doesn't matter. A few more years go by and then we'll do it again, you know? They're
Yeah.
not going to care.
You know, Rob and I were talking about this one time, and he was like, if there was a no cruise policy,
List,
like never,
like a do not fly list.
yeah, like a
Like
do
a
not fly list and do not cruise
Mhm.
list. Okay, if
Yep.
there was a way to put these people on the do not cruise list, then a lot of it would stop. However, if all you got to do is pay a $500 fine and permanently get banned from the cruise line, then boom, you get off scot free. There is
Yep.
no jail time for assaulting anyone. You pay a
Well, see
fine.
now that if they can't even get in trouble with the law, well, then what's stopping them?
I think if it's serious
Nothing.
enough now that they have arrested some people. Remember, like
I'm
the guy
sorry, if
that
you
Almost
punch
like
somebody else on that ship,
Right.
if
it's
you
almost like
literally
COVID did
deliberately
something.
assault somebody, then I'm sorry, them handcuffs need to go on and you need to be off.
I think
Right.
the
But
guy
see,
that
how
remember
are
the
they
guy
going to
that
collect it? How are they
the guy
going to
that was in
collect
the
the
theater.
500?
Yeah.
How do they collect the 500? Because if the person don't have it, how are they going
All
to
they're
pay
going to
it?
do is kick them off the ship. They're not going to punish them. You know,
Yeah.
it's like goodbye. You caused a disturbance. Okay, don't come back.
Yeah, the consequences doesn't fit the
It doesn't.
punishment doesn't fit.
No, we need stricter policies and a do not cruise list.
Yep.
Especially if you come on and be just a terror or do something absolutely like terrible, like
Heinous.
those group of youngers
That's
that
true,
beat up that
Dwayne.
Yeah,
old
they
man.
hit the guy till he was unconscious and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
But
should
like
be
I
on the
said,
do not cruise list.
That's
If we're
Dwayne is on point
Yep.
because Carnival has
several
several
cruises.
lines, Princess,
America.
Holland, and they don't have the same
P&O.
problem. P&O,
Right.
they don't have the same problem.
They're a multi-billion-dollar corporation.
So
it's a Carnival Cruise Line specific
exactly,
problem.
exactly.
Is it
So
because
what,
the
like
people
you were
that-
saying, what is different about Carnival than those other companies?
Yeah,
Okay,
they don't.
is it
Even
because
even its other subsidiaries up underneath it, like Princess, it's a whole completely different cruise. Princess is
Oh,
not
yeah.
a fun ship. It's
they're
not
Is
a
it
real
a-
refined?
ship.
Fun shit.
So
I
you're
think
not
it's
going to
the
have
fun.
these fun people
Yeah.
going and booking Princess cruises. So that's why Princess
Right.
don't have those issues, because the people that create the issues, that's not the environment for them.
Right.
Right.
You're either going to go towards Royal Caribbean, Carnival Cruise Lines, because it's a more of a
Party.
cruise.
Yep,
Party
it's a
cruise.
party.
Okay, can I tell you something on that? We have a client that we tried to sell MSC to.
Yep.
They have, and they say no, we don't want that environment.
We want the party.
We want the
We want the
party.
party. Yep.
Yeah.
And I feel like people that want to participate and have that fun are probably more passionate people anyway.
Yeah.
But
They feel themselves more, and whenever they, emotions start running high, and they may turn into a hothead, and the
Right.
alcohol has a lot to do with it. But I think a lot of it is that party vibe. That's what
it is.
people want.
And Carnival is
And
It's
a
a
it's,
friendship.
bam.
and it's a lack of home training.
Thank you.
Okay. If you have no
I
self-control,
gotta pee.
okay,
Wait,
then
Mental issues.
you should.
Me too, Sarah.
it's a play a
Potty break.
commercial. Play a commercial.
Oh, I can't present. Oh, yeah, I can.
print,
Hold on.
print me.
Print you?
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me just pull up this.
Let me
new-
take you down.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Can he do stuff in here?
Man,
Here we go.
please.
If you can, boom and boom.
What
There you
is
go,
that?
Denise.
Can you hold me?
Play it, Denise.
Hey, look at that.
There's your show.
Now is that right, Vicky?
See, this is what you could be doing, Linda.
Listen,
On a cruise
Linda.
ship. Yes, on a Carnival cruise ship, we get down at the dinner table.
Well, one day. I'm not crossing it off my can-do list, but
Yep. And it's a celebration. It's a wonderful ship. It is.
that's
a,
in 2027. So there's plenty of time
Yep.
between now and then for things in my life to get different.
Yeah. A lot of things can change between 2 years.
yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. Just people that feel like fighting, I
Wait a
guess,
minute,
are
do not-
Carnival cruisers.
Do not
I
get
don't
together
know,
and
but
follow suit. Banning the same person. Yeah.
right. And
Is there a certain time of year that this is happening more than not? Like, say, tax time?
Spring break. If that
Yeah.
spring
So,
break?
like, right after people were able to get their earned income credit to be able to
Yes.
buy a
Yeah.
cruise and to go
Yes.
out.
Yep.
So, like, it was November, Thanksgiving time, October, that's not as much. as it
No.
is like after
It's a lot more
February,
than that.
January, and
Whenever,
That's
February.
what we need.
yes.
Yeah,
And
that's
Whenever,
that's
what
why
we
I
need.
only cruise probably from October. March is going to be the
March, yeah.
latest.
Yeah,
Except,
and
yeah.
that's how we cruise.
Yep.
Our cruises are in the
Not
October
in
and
hurricane
December.
So
season.
that's what it is. So it's
Right.
it's a new generation
Yeah.
of people
It's young kids.
who have never been able to do this in their life, and they figured out that they've got all these children now and they're getting this earned income credit, and they can get out on these ships now because now they can go do something, but it doesn't change the environment they're coming from. It doesn't change,
No.
so they bring it with them.
That's
You
right.
Like
know,
you said, no home training. So
No home training.
they
Right.
bring it with them.
If you have no patience at home, you're not going to have patience on the cruise ship.
nope.
Oh
Your
shit, I
attitude
better stay
doesn't
home.
change simply because you go on vacation. Just,
Yeah.
it's a lack of respect, is what it is. A lack of respect
Yeah.
for the people around you.
Yep.
You know, it's not being taught as well.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. We can't have nice things, What's a speaker? I take a little bitty one. It's about this big. I like to put it in the shower. You know, ask Dwayne. Every time I get in that shower, I've got music playing, and it's just my thing. I always do it. And I take my little speaker. Well, now I can't because people blaring their Bluetooth speakers out on the Lido deck, or wherever, and just being loud and obnoxious and not respected. It's like people that talk on their cell phone on speaker, in the middle of a public place.
Right.
That's
They
how
ruin
I
it for
feel.
everybody else.
Let's see.
No, lost.
Scott,
Lift my feet.
Scott said he thinks it's time for everyone to shake their chi-chis.
Oh, cheese shake.
Wait, I'm getting my
I'm
roller.
not showing it because there's no straps here, so
No,
Don't be
they'll
strapped.
be like,
I had
they'll
to
be like,
You
they'll
know,
be like
I had to
Ocean.
feel myself to
Girl.
see if I had my bra on. I couldn't remember, but I'm taped in. I mean, I'm
It's taped
what-
up.
what's the word?
I don't know.
shut
I don't
down.
know. Strapped
Yeah, I'm
down.
not. I'm not boulder holder in either. So that's why.
Cheryl, Scott said he thinks you hit him in the face with them things.
They heavy.
Oh my! All right, guys. I'm getting sleepy. I've been up since 5 a.m. I'm sure Scotty J has
Oh
too.
wow, it's almost 11.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's
It's
almost
time
10
for me
here,
to get ready
Cheryl.
to go to bed.
Yeah.
It's almost 10.
So I know we've got a long day
Yes,
ahead of us tomorrow.
I don't know what time zone Cheryl and Jeremy are in.
They're mine.
You're
They're
Central.
mine.
Yeah, we're all in Central time.
Okay, so for y'all, it's only going on 10,
Right.
Yeah,
right?
I
Yeah.
looked
Right?
at
It's almost 10 till.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's
But I'll
almost
be up
10
at,
till 11 here. That's why I
Yeah.
was.
I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
what
You're
time
in
Scotty
Eastern?
J has to get up in the morning. I'll be
Yeah,
up
I'm in
about
Florida.
4:15.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I'm not far from all these ports.
oh
Well,
wow.
Well,
Hey, y'all.
I'm closest to Jacksonville, but
all the more reason
Tampa
to
and
get
all
you down
that,
to
none of that.
Miami. All the more reason to get you down to Miami for
That would be
Celebration.
flashback. You know, I used to
Unhinged
live in
cruise.
Miami.
Mhm.
I lived in Miami when I was younger, a little girl.
Pick my feet down too now.
I just
since
now picked
everybody-
them up.
I know, but
All right.
Jam,
I'm gonna
Jam,
go.
we're glad
good
to
night,
see you again.
everybody.
Good
Everybody have a
night.
good night.
You got.
Denise, thank y'all so much for including me
I
tonight.
enjoyed it. And thank you,
Thank you for
Cheryl and
joining
Jeremy,
us.
for coming in.
We'll have to do this more often with all the. Oh, look, we got the fireworks show. Yay!
Bye, Jeremy and Cheryl.
Bye,
Have a
baby.
good night.
Bye, guys. Good night. Thank
Bye.
you.
Do lay you sitting at the table tonight. Scissors snip, snapping under one yellow light. Glue gun smoking like a Friday night grill. Crafting up a storm and shooting the bull for the thrill. Bullcrafting buggy where the glitter flies. Laughing so hard, tears fall from our eyes. T-shirts and cards and a whole lot of sass. We're sticking and stitching and having a blast. One's got rhinestones and the other's got thread. Talking about the neighbor and the words she said. and Pollock spree, crafting like queens of the DIY TV. Bullcrafting boogie where the glue won't quit. We're making memories with every little bit. No Pinterest fails, just laughs and delight. Crafting and gabbing till the dead of the night.
Say goodbye. Bye bye.